and your language doesn't have an easy way to express a certain thing, you're actually going to find it hard to think that certain thing. So it's been definitely disproven in the strong case. So for example, color terms are the standard example. In some languages, they have different terms for different colors. Like for example, in Japanese, there's no different basic color term, blue versus green. There's just aoi, which is sort of a lumped together version of the two. Versus in Russian, there's actually an extra category where there's голубой versus синяя. So for example, that shirt that pink-haired girl is wearing is синяя, is голубой, whereas that shirt is синяя, and the shirt he's wearing, the darker blue one, that one is also синяя. Whereas in English, we call them both blue. So even though this is true and people would say this is blue in English, or in Japanese they'd say both her shirt and her pants are aoi, that doesn't mean they're colorblind. They can see that these are different colors if you ask them. It's not that strong. But there is some evidence that the language that you use primes your thoughts. And if you have a term for something, and this comes up especially in political stuff, if you have a term for something that has really strong connotations, then that will prime how you think about the thing in question. Like for example, I know it's a controversial example, but it's a perfect example of how this influences thinking. The phrasing of the abortion debate is pro-life versus pro-choice. The implications of these are, in pro-life, the implication is that a fetus is a life. The fetus is an unborn thing, and therefore you're invoking murdering people is bad. And I think we all agree murdering people is generally bad. The pro-choice people ignore that, and they phrase it as choice is good, control over your own body is good. And it's just a completely different way of framing the thing. And if you think in one term or the other term, it'll prime how you think about the issues involved. If you want to learn more about that, I strongly recommend a book by George Lakoff called Metaphors We Live By, and a second book by him called Women, Fire, and Dangerous Things. There's actually a language in which women, fire, and dangerous things all come under this one category of words. Ask me later if you care, or read it. It's actually a really good book. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, we have to round it up here. If you have more questions, please come to the stage. Thank you, Sai. A big applause.
So again, feedback. I like feedback. Email me or fill out the survey. Come to the workshop. Come to my meditation workshop. Email me, call me, whatever. Thank you.